Hey, friends. Hi. Hello. Hi. Augie. Hi. Ilana. Hello. Steffers. Hello. Charlie is here. Forsaken Fallen. Hi. Hi, everyone. Oh, Carmen's here. Midori is here. Midori's tail is here. Peachy Writer. Hello. Hey, J. Michael DeAngelis is joining us, which I love. Anne is here. Hi. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah is here. Hello. Oh my gosh. Midori is knocking over all my papers. This is just what we do here. Takara. Hey, Takara is here. Hello. Hi. So glad to see every single one of you. Hi. Happy Friday. It is finally Friday. For those of you who have not been counting down the days until the weekend, it's Friday. Hi, Poxy. It's great to see you. I forgot to turn on my little light here, so hold on. This is going to be real bright. Oh, there. Now you can see me. Oh, yeah. Midori is here. Not just here, but here. Yes. Hey, Annie. Annie has ginger tea. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah. Yep. I'm happy to see you all. Oh, heck yes. Carmen got pizza. Tim and I got Cambodian food tonight, and it was so good, but I'm so full and so uncomfortable right now. Oh. Can you pick a place and just sit? Can you pick a place? Can you pick a seat? How's everybody doing? How was your week? It was so good to see so many of you at Wednesday's Create Along this week. That was, thank you. Oh, you just made a comment come up. Oh, Takara says I'm on Facebook because my internet is down. That is okay. If I had a trading card, Midori's tail would be in the shot. Agree, yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, she's like, hey, this hand on the mouse is not petting me like it could or should be. Oh, good. Oh, okay. This sounds amazing. The Peachy Writer says, my anxiety has been a pain today, so I've pushed my 2 armchairs together to make a cozy little nook. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Complete with blankets. That sounds like heaven. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, a cozy little nook. What are you doing? I don't want you to bite my knuckles. That hurts. I don't want you to do that. No, thank you. Poxy says, I've been thinking and slowly starting that pirate story I mentioned last time we all hung out. Heck yes. I decided I'm going to just write and then worry about the historical accuracy in editing. I think that's really smart. Over a decade ago, I tried writing a historical novel. And it was like I would write a few words and then I would have to research something. And it was just I'm already a slow writer, and it was just so slow. It was even slower. Anyway. And none of those details were crucial to the plot or the story. It wasn't like I had to stop writing in order to make sure they were right to move forward. It's like, oh, what kind of floors would they have? I can look that up later. Yes? She's just staring at me. Yes? Okay, that's fine. Oh, Tania's here. Hello. Ooh. Sarah says, tonight I have a bit of reading to do, and maybe I'll work on a short story after. Who knows? I love it. Yes, I am definitely getting a death glare from Midori, and she's very gently biting my hand, which she never does. Are you okay? I love you. I hope you're okay. Steffer says, the only way I could write a historical novel is if I absolutely ruined the associated history. I like that. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, it's been a good week. Ow, that actually genuinely hurts. Can you stop? Can you stop? Augie says, how are you besides stuffed? I'm really good. I'm really happy. Yeah, we did our taxes and we get a tax return, which is nice. So we bought some furniture so that we're no longer using a giant Rubbermaid tote thing as an end table. So I'm steadily climbing the adulting ladder, I guess, maybe, if that's a thing. So yeah. No biting, thank you. I appreciate this. Another book lover says, it's why I would do historical fantasy. How accurate can you be when there are dragons? There's a really good, gosh, I read this years and years ago. There was a really good like alternate like fantasy historical book or series where it was like Napoleon riding dragons. Does anybody remember that series? Cheyenne is here. Hey, welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm also maybe a little bit burned out. I ended up skipping out of my, I have a weekly writers group, and we meet over Zoom on Fridays. And, you know, thank you. I had to skip it today just because I was kind of burned out and I was like, well, I'll save my energy for the stream tonight. Yesterday I had a long interview and a rehearsal for a podcast that I'm in. And it was just, and some other stuff too. I had some phone calls and meetings and just, it was kind of a lot for this introvert. And so I was like, well, I hope that I have the energy for tonight's live stream. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being yourselves. Yes, Augie says, so you need the weekends to get here now. Yes. Although, like we were talking about last week, Alex asked that question, like, oh, do you take weekends? And it's like, well, I try. But after this, after our stream tonight, I've been playing Valheim on my partner Tim's Steam account. And so I might go play some. She was throwing up. I might be playing some Valheim later. It's this kind of, it's not as good as Stardew Valley. So, but I got to a place in Stardew Valley where I kind of did everything because I was playing on mobile and like there's not the 1.5 update yet, so I don't have access, I think, to some things. And so I made a couple million golds and I built like a desert totem on my farm, and then I beat I beat 100 levels of the dungeon in Stardew Valley in the desert. And then I was like, should do something else until the mobile update comes out. So Charlie says, I thought you were going to say something like, she has a knife now. I don't even know what to say about that because it's not outside of the realm of possibility, I feel. Anna's asking, is Midori okay? You know, she's 19. She's still eating, she's still drinking water, she's still like cleansing herself and taking baths. And so I'm taking that as a good sign, but yeah, I don't know. Stuffers, there is no pressure to try Valheim. I mean, it's good and interesting, but yeah, no pressure. There's no pressure to try anything. Oh, thank you. Temeraire series by Naomi Novik. Yes, the Dragons in Napoleonic Times. Thank you, Cassandra. Oh, and Numberless Dreams got it too. Thank you. I was really hoping it wasn't just some kind of like weird fever dream. Oh, love it. Yeah. Oh, Alana's asking, is there a video or does everybody have an error? I think there should be a video. I just checked and it looks like the video is working for me, but it might be a thing on your end. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe try refreshing the feed and see if that works for you. Yeah, Charlie says like, that's the one. Yes, Naomi Novik, who also wrote, gosh, something else that I really enjoyed recently, about the plants in the forest, right? Oh my gosh. This is what a week does to me. Ooh, Poxy might be secretly, not so secretly working on emotes for the Twitch channel. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. So I can be ridiculously excited and delighted when they come out. Gentle yeet, yes. Thank you. Spinning silver, yes. Is that what I was thinking of? Maybe, yes. See what? Yes. Uprooted, thank you. Oh, I loved Uprooted. I thought it was, yeah, it was really good and original and fun and visual. I haven't read Spinning Silver yet. It's on my list. I think I'm at a point now where I've read, I want to say 10 or 11 books so far this year. I don't know. Have you read anything good? Any good book recommendations? Let's see. Reading challenge. I just finished, I accidentally read 2 books in a row that were murder mysteries that take place at a ski resort during an avalanche. And like just back to back, I read 2. I read The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce and then One by One by Ruth Ware. And they're both serial killer murder mysteries. I think they're even both in the Alps, maybe not. They're in European countries and they're about people getting killed off one by one at a ski resort during an avalanche. That was just a very, very weird coincidence. I mean, both were good. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. The middle of One by One was very good. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, me too. Stuffer says, I've always been envious of people who have visual art abilities. Performance art is much more my thing, but I see people creating these beautiful works of art and I am just in awe. I know. We can't be good at everything, right? And we can still do visual art, you know, if we enjoy it. It doesn't have to be good. Like, you don't have to be good at something in order to enjoy doing it. Despite what other people may tell you. You know, they'll make nasty jokes and say like, oh, don't quit your day job. You should create art anyway. Ooh, Anna's reading Romance Under Wraps by Claire O'Sullivan. I love it. Ooh, Augie's been reading The Hunger Games. Ooh, I've only read the first one, I think. At some point, I need to read more of them. Alana says I'm rereading all the Pern books. And also you've been doing arcs. Really cool. Really cool. Yeah. The more you work at it, the better you get. Yeah. I'm no good at, I'm going to assume that that's singing and not sinning, or signing, maybe sign language. Not good at it, but I still do it. Yeah. And you can still enjoy it. It can be frustrating if you're a perfectionist or if you, you know, we've talked about this before about that 10,000 hour gap of mastery when you have to like put in so much time in order to like master the skills required for something. And there's that huge gap of frustration when you start and you're at that beginner level. Gosh, I want to say I sent out a Dear Creators newsletter about this recently too, about getting frustrated with yourself when you start something or when you continue something that you've been doing for years and you're still not good at it. A lot of people will just stop doing it, but I don't know, you should just let yourself be a beginner. It's okay. Like, give yourself some grace with that and let yourself just create terrible art and let yourself be a beginner and just like take joy from, I don't know, the freedom that you're giving yourself and the kindness that you're giving yourself. Hey, we have some new Steffer says, no, Sarah, I demand to be exemplary at everything I do. LOL, goes and cries in perfectionist corner. Oh, I feel you though. I feel you. Yeah, Pinball Princess says, doing things I enjoy even though I'm not good at them is very daunting. It's probably my greatest obstacle. Yeah, I also understand that. I like to use this as an example. I love gardening and I love plants and I am not great at it. Like I'm surrounded by plants and they don't look like they should look. Like a lot of them are leggy and stringy and like, but I still love them. I still love them. Ooh, Cheyenne is rereading Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Yeah, it's interesting. So it's super fun to analyze the craft of it, especially with how much poetry is included. Yeah. That was one of the books that I think got a little overhyped for me. And then I read it and I was like, oh, I could be reading something else. And I didn't finish it, but maybe I need to give it another try. Just because so many people have listed that like as their number one favorite book. And I like to make sure that I understand why things work. And so, yeah, analyzing the craft of it has got to be a really, a really, really rewarding experience. Ooh, Children of Blood and Bone. Yes, that is on my list too. Oh my gosh, my list is so big. My list, my to be read list. I don't know if you follow me on Goodreads, but like my list is ridiculous. I don't know, there's something really beautiful about that, and knowing there are so many good and beautiful stories out there that we can't possibly read all of them. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's sad in a way because it's like, oh, I won't get to read all the books ever, but like, I will never run out of good things to read. No matter how long I live, I will never run out of amazing books to read. And like, there's something really beautiful about that. I remember, oh my gosh, I just had a memory reoccur. I was a little kid and I was like crying in bed, and I was probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9. And my mom came in and she's like, what's up? What's the matter? And I remember saying, there's so many books and I don't think I could read them all before I die. And I was like legitimately upset about this. So that was just a weird flashback. Wow. Yeah, so making your peace with that is a thing. Hey, Namun is here. Hello, hi, welcome. Oh, and I forgot to say hi. If you're new here, if this is your first time here, hello and welcome. If you've never followed me on Twitch before, I want to tell you, just because we've had some issues with trolls, you will be able to comment after you've been following me for 1 hour. And this is just to prevent, the creepy randos who like follow me and then come in and start spamming us with gross things. So if you're new here, thank you for following. Thank you for your patience. And I look forward to reading your comments within an hour or so. And again, that's just like a one-time thing. Once you're able to comment, you'll retain the ability to comment. So I just wanted to say that as well. HL says, I am literally quitting my day job tonight. I am writing my resignation letter tonight. This is huge. This is huge. I have so many questions. Was this planned? And what are you going to do? And are you excited? Like, do you feel good about this? And am I allowed to say congratulations? Like I always, if somebody says like, oh, this happened, I'm like, oh, congratulations. And they're like, actually, I didn't want this to happen. And then I'm like, oh, I put my foot in my mouth. So let us know if this is something that we can congratulate you on. Because that's huge. That's huge. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mercedes Lackey. Oh, I'm doing the 500 Kingdoms. Yeah. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Hey, Mike's here. Hey, Mike. And Tania's here. Hey. Freaking love to see you all here. Let's see. Gotta scroll. Ryan says, let yourself be a beginner. Good tip. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to let yourself be a beginner because so many of us A, we're perfectionists. B, if we're not perfectionists, we are at least used to being the expert in something. Like, we know what we're doing with something else. So why it's frustrating because that expertise doesn't transfer over to this new thing that we're doing. And it's like, I have to start over. I hate that. It feels redundant. I don't want to be a beginner, but we are. We're beginners. Oh, good. Carmen says, I'm still working on reading all the books that were recommended before. Just finished Outliers and Turning Pro. Ooh, I am very interested to hear what you think, especially about Turning Pro. I read that book in January of this year, and it just kicked my butt. Hi, are you? Thank you. Cassandra says, I excel at killing plants. Pinball Princess says, and here I thought plants were just supposed to look not dead, which is where I struggle. Yeah, they're like perky, like you can see behind me, like, but they also have a few yellow leaves and I don't know why, and who knows. Yeah, Ryan says, in truth, we're rarely good at anything until we practice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I know. Takara says, I like drawing, but I am not good at it. I like that you still enjoy it, even though you're not good at it. And like, who's to say, honestly, with anything artistic like that, who's to say what good means? You know, maybe you are good at it. I don't know. Just want to make that argument as well. Good. Mike says, I'm going to try to attempt to make sense of the world map thingy I did last time. I love it. Ooh, I don't know either of these. Oh, the Greta Helsing trilogy by Vivian Shaw, which were some fun reads. I don't know about those. Oh, see, little do you know, I'm just like using this as like a book recommendation thing. Like, oh yes, tell me your recommendations. Because I need more books on my list. That endless list of books. It needs more. It needs more. Yeah, unending to be read piles are worth so much. I love it. Yeah. Ooh, oh, Gideon the Ninth. I've heard my siblings all read that, and they've all been like texting in our sibling thread about it. And I'm the only one who hasn't read it, and I feel left out. And so I hope it's good. I hope you really enjoy it. Jennifer's here. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, Jimmy. Hi. Yes, I'm also streaming on LinkedIn. So like I've been just experimenting. I think I'm also like on YouTube right now. I'm just like streaming to as many places as I can with this software. So yeah. Yeah, yes. It's the only way to keep myself from falling into despair over all the things I want to read and watch and listen to and otherwise consume. I feel that. Jennifer says, I'm not writing anything tonight, but I'll be studying for my microbiology class. I love it. It needs to be done. It needs to be done. Yes, how did you like Outliers? I think, is that the Malcolm Gladwell one? I haven't read that in a while, I think. Let's see, I'm at work and I wanted to say hello. Oh, hi. I like that you stopped by. Thank you. Jimmy says, I can't remember a time in my life where I ever felt it was ever okay to not be good at whatever I did, which probably sucks, but it is what it is. I think a lot of us come from that. And I think maybe the reason is different for a lot of people. Like there were parental expectations or teacher expectations, or, you know, I'm sure everybody comes at it from a different place. But yeah, I totally feel that. I think a lot of people in this group probably feel that too, Jimmy. Ooh, HL says, yes, you are allowed. Okay, good. You're allowed to say congratulations. In which case, congratulations. Kind of sort of planned. I knew it was coming. My employer promised me a raise a year and a half ago. Long story. Investigation showed a pay inequality, but they won't retro it. What? If they did, they would owe me $10,000. So I don't want to go back there. Oh my gosh. I'm substitute teaching part-time to pay bills until writing starts paying. My hubby is really supportive. Oh my gosh. This is huge. This is huge. HL, I'm so excited for you. what you're doing takes guts, and you're doing a good thing. So, oh my gosh, congrats. I'm so excited. Keep us posted on how it's going, please. Cassandra says, now I have a desire to have a plant in a mug that says not dead. Because the words make it so. The words make it so. Yeah. Oh, don't apologize. Charlie says I keep recommending romance novels. I'm sorry. No, don't. I'm actually, I think 43% of the way through Spoiler Alert, I think by Olivia Dade. And that's a romance, and it's been delightful so far. I put it down because I got some anxiety. Because like the main, like the male protagonist, like said some insensitive things to the female protagonist. And it filled me up with anxiety, and I had to put the book down because I was like feeling some like secondhand or I was just feeling some empathy toward both of them. And I was like, no, you're so happy together. Like, don't let this comment get in the way. But like, I know that, you know, stories need conflict, and that's the conflict. But like, anyway, that's hard for me. Ooh, Every Hearted Doorway is very good. Oh yeah, I've heard of that as well. Oh, congrats. Sarah says, I launched the bakery Facebook page today. Nothing outstanding. Oh, nothing astounding. It was a bit scary, but 3 hours later, I have tons of inquiries. Heck yes. That's how it begins. That is how it begins. I love it. Takara is working on part 7 of that superhero story. I love it. I love it. Oh no, Tania. Let's see. This weekend. Oh, this weekend. So Tania says this weekend is all about me getting to write. Yay. So of course I haven't been able to get any writing done all day. That happens. That happens. I think I've talked about this before. Often when I go on a writing retreat, and you know, you pay money either to like travel somewhere or for a hotel or for a cabin or whatever, you pack all your writing stuff with you, you get there, and there's this like enormous pressure and expectation that you're going to create the best thing that's ever been created. And the pressure gets to you, or it gets to me at least. I can only speak from my own experience, but like, I totally understand that. And please know, give yourself some grace and know that the weekend is still tomorrow, and maybe hopefully Sunday as well for you. So you will have some time, including tonight, if you want to do that. We're here to love and support you as you create. Hey, Chris is here. Mike, you made an author website. This is so important. I won't, we're gonna start creating soon. And so I'm not gonna go on my tangent, my little tangential lecture about why every author should have at least like a little 1-page website, but good for you. Good for you. I love it. Have a web presence that you own. I love it. Ooh, I don't know this one either. Broken Bonds by Jin Young. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Exactly. Cassandra says I have to continually tell myself that sometimes it is perfectly fine and expected to suck at something, especially when I'm learning something new. Oh, that reminds me. There's a really good quote. Okay. I love Adventure Time. It's this, if you don't know what it is, it's this kind of wacky animated adventure show for children. And it features a character named Jake, and Jake is a talking dog, of course. But Jake says something really poignant when there is a side plot about a character being frustrated that they're not immediately good at something. Jake says, hey, you know, remember, sucking at something is the first step toward getting kind of good at something. So, boy, thank you for reminding me of that. I love that. Jimmy says Sarah's streaming to Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, your microwave oven, 3 secret mind control satellites, and the back teeth fillings of a lone hermit who lives in a large house and mumbles a lot. Oh, that makes me, I don't know why, that makes me so happy. I'm everywhere. I think that Mike even said earlier that Sarah is the Matrix. So I'm just really enjoying this. Oh, the Grace Year. Yeah, it has a pink cover, I think. I have a copy of, I have a problem. I have a problem with too many books. I have too many books. Ooh, Shannon McGuire. Yes. I've only read Rosemary and Rue, but I have Middle Game on my phone, I think. Yes, I think I have Middle Game, and I have not started that yet. Oh, now I'm just starting to be anxious because of all the books. Yeah, Midori is just sitting in the background and just nodding off. She loves to sit on the back of my chair. I committed a cat felony, which means I washed her blanket. So over here on my chair, you know, sometimes you can see her over there snoozing, and she's on a blanket. And I washed her blanket because it got gross. So I washed her blanket and she's mad. And so now she refuses to go over there until her blanket is back. And so she's been napping in interesting new places. So yes. Jimmy says, Midori in the back, head down, not nodding off like me in Sunday morning church when I was 13. I feel that vibe. I know exactly what that feels like. Oh, I love Gail Carriger. Yes. The Parasol Protectorate. Yes. The first one's called Soulless. Yes. Oh, I loved those. In fact, I want to reread those. They reminded me of like Elizabeth Peters meets like Jim Butcher. Like, it was just really fun. It was really fun. I just want to read everything. Oh. Yes, I love, wait, have I ever read? There's a Fiona and Cake comic? I am not aware of this. I am not aware. I'm aware of it now, but I did not know there was a thing. Those are some of my favorite episodes. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. It's yes, 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 yes. Yeah, just make sure she's well situated. Yes. She's pretty good, but I will keep an eye on her to make sure that she remains stable and safe. Stable and safe. Stable and safe, I meant. Oh, yes, LeVar Burton reads. It's so good. Oh, he is so good. He's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Dealing with Dragons was my favorite book for years and years. And I have as an adult, I bought like a special, like honorary, like box set that's on display in my living room. This book, I later realized what a huge inspiration it was for me for Girl in Space, because it's about a princess who decides she doesn't want to be a princess anymore. So she decides to go live with the dragons, and she makes them tea and cherries jubilee, and she sends knights away. The knights come and rescue her, or try to, and she's like, no, I don't want to be rescued. Thank you very much. Which, like, I thought about it years later, and I was like, oh, that's what X does. in Girl in Space, is she sends she's trying to be like, yeah, no, I don't want to be rescued. I like being here. Thank you. Please leave. Okay. It's 7:35. Yes. Sarah says I'm out of here until I hear the yeet of the Alpenhorn. Yes. Okay. Otherwise, I will talk about books. Maybe we need to have like another channel where I just talk. I almost said I just had an idea. I want to start a book podcast, but that would be the worst idea because I already have enough trouble with the 2 podcasts that I already have. All right, make sure that you have some water, tea, snacks. Oh my gosh, I love that. Getting those books for your niece soon. I love sharing books that I love. Like, that's so, Okay. What I'm going to do is put up our banner here. So this says that we're writing together, or creating, or editing, or, whatever it is that you're doing, until 8:30 p.m. Central. And so I'm going to mute myself on this end. And we'll create together for about the next hour or so, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about how it was and what we struggled with and what we learned and what our dreams are and all of the good things. So just real quick before we jump in, Steffers says I'm going to be working on the outline of episode 10 of Spectre, which is the finale for season 1. Oh my gosh. I'm super excited, anxious about it, because that means that the full outline is done for season 1 and I have literally no reason not to write it. I love it. I love it. Anne is starting chapter 20. You can do it. Hey, Mikey is here. Hey, Mikey. It's glad to see you. It's Friday, right? Okay, I'm going to leave things on this note. Cassandra says, off to write about IKEA and death. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. Oh, good. Augie is editing those last 2 episodes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to stop. I have to stop reading comments or we will never get to work. Okay. I'm going to be working on Girl in Space. I'm on episode 5 and I'm really excited to keep going. So yeah, I'm going to mute myself here and I will see you in 52 minutes. That's math. And with the gentle yeeting of the Alpenhorn, I'd like to welcome you back. Hi, welcome back. Yes, Poxy says it is the horn of summoning. Yes, it is. Takara finished writing part 7. Hey. Oh, that is so exciting. How are you feeling about it? Are you feeling pretty good? Steffer says, I don't know what it is, but for the last 3 or 4 create-alongs, I've come in right as the yeet happens. Yes, perfect timing. Oh, your draft is edited. Oh my gosh, Augie, what a great feeling. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, some of you are singing along with the Alpenhorn. I love it. Another book lover is as well. Yeah. How was it? How are you feeling? I don't remember this, but I'm going to post it in case someone else does. Jimmy says, anyone else remember the Horn of Urgency from the Huntsman that they showed occasionally in episodes of Freakazoid? 0 of that makes any sense to me, but I wanted to share it just in case. Augie says, nicely done, Takara. Yes, yes. Good. Cassandra says that was very productive. I cranked out almost 700 words. Heck yes. Another book lover says, my main character is starting to get a hold on how his powers work. So excited. Now I can have the bad guy attempt to kidnap and experiment on him. Ooh, ooh. Awesome. Oh, good. Anne says, I did it. I finished the first scene of chapter 20. Yes, you did, Anne. I'm so happy for you. Good. You can do it. You can absolutely do it, even if it feels like you can't. Forsaken Fallen says, I started rewriting the beginning of my novella. I decided there wasn't enough lead-in. Ooh. Jumping in, the action doesn't work when I don't establish the characters. Gotcha. Then I started what if and whying to try and solidify anything missing. Ooh. Ooh, yes. How did that work? I am very curious to know. Very, very curious to know. Ooh, super plot. OMG, says Mike. I've created the super plot in all caps for Boston Harbor Horror. What is super plot and how can I get one? Because this sounds amazing. Good. Augie says, oh, I feel awesome. That's fantastic. Now I just have to apply the edits, print it out again, and edit one more round. It'll be ready for beta reading. I feel awesome. Good. We feel awesome for you. That is so amazing. Yeah, Mikey says the horn maybe threw you off a little bit. This is delightful. I don't know how to pronounce this word because I don't know anything about microbiology, but Jennifer says, I got to watch videos of phagocytes, maybe, eating bacteria and was geeking out about it, LOL. Loving your work is important. So I love that you loved that. Yes. Another book lover says, go Takara. Yes. Ooh, LA Baker says, I wrote a scene with one of my bad guys and he is so creepy he makes my skin crawl. Oh my gosh. That's how you know. That's how you know you've got a bad guy. Takara says, I'm excited because I was struggling at first. Oh. It just, I know that dealing with the struggles and wrestling with the words is not fun and it can be really hard work. But once you get past it, what a great feeling and how exciting that is. So Takara, I'm so glad that you stuck with it and you overcame that struggle. That is really, really admirable. Ew, quizzes, gross. Yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss being graded and judged on the information that I have retained or failed to retain. Otherwise, I love school. You know, I love learning. I'm constantly taking like online classes and stuff, but I don't miss being quizzed. Woo. Peachy Writer says, I'm feeling great. I planned out some blog posts. I'm wanting to take my blog more seriously. Ooh. Do you have any success metrics for your blog? Increase in readers or leading them to a product that you're selling or just building up your email list, anything like that that you have as objectives for your blog. Stuffer says, I got around 74. Let's try that again. Stuffer says, I got around 75% of episode 10 outlined. I'm struggling to get to my planned end, but I'll for sure get there this weekend. Yeah, and having a planned end and getting there, like, I'm wondering, is your episode like kind of trying to like do its own thing and go over here, and you're like, no, get back over here, and it's like, I'm going this way, and you're like, no. Yeah. Are you going to fight it? Are you going to go with it? Are you going to risk changing the ending? Inquiring minds want to know. I know HL says so many works in progress. I want to read, you guys. And HL, how is your letter of resignation going? I wonder, I was thinking about you. I didn't know if you were writing that during our create along, or like how it was going. So please keep us posted. Let's see. Sarah, this is everything. This is wonderful. Sarah says, I looked at my screen and dozed off. It sounds like you needed to rest. Oh my gosh. And I didn't say that. Usually when we break for creative time, I usually like to say, hey, if you are not in a place where it is healthy for you to create right now, like whether you're exhausted or you're burned out, or, you know, you've just undergone a big ordeal or something like that, you should take a nap, you should rest, you should play some video games, read a book, do something that recharges you. This create along is not just for, many people use it to get stuff done, but you're still welcome here, even if you want to use the time to take a little nap. So, yes, you clicked send. HL says, I wrote 155 words, but clicked send. Dobby is a free house elf. Good. I get the feeling that you are feeling really good about this, and that makes me really happy. It makes me really happy. Ooh, lots of words involving family drama, Allen wrenches, triple sec, and burials. Heck yes. That sounds amazing. J. Michael D'Angelo says, I watched some Star Trek. Good. Good. We need to take in good content that we love. This is important. It's an important part of creating. If you need to watch some Star Trek, then watch some Star Trek. Like, it's all good. It's all good. It feeds your brain. Cheyenne says, ooh, that was a good writing session. I wrote a long-form epic-ish poem about a very emotional moment in a recent RPG session. Ooh, thank you. I haven't written like that in a long time. Now my hand hurts. Oh, Cheyenne, that makes me really, really happy. Good. I am so glad that you set aside this time and you committed to doing this, and that it turned out so wonderfully. I love it. Jimmy says, this week I wrote and posted 2 stories, plus got the newsletter out. Yes, you did. If I keep this up, I might make a real professional type author out of myself. Yes, Jimmy, like Bradbury and Asimov and Le Guin and all those awesomos. Yes. Yeah. You're doing it. This is the path. Like, as they say in The Mandalorian, I know they don't mean it like this, but this is the way. Writing and creating and moving forward the best you know how. This is how it happens. This is how we become the writers that we already are. I love it. Thank you for sharing that, Jimmy. Ooh, Forsaken Fallen says, the good news is that the what if whying is working, and I'm starting to get a real idea of what's happening. Ooh, and yes, why it's happening. Yes, which is a big part of what I was missing in my first draft. Yes, first draft was just because I said so. Hey, that's where we start. That's where we start a lot of the time. We have ideas and we just write them down. And then later we're like, well, I guess there should be a reason that they're building a super weapon. Or, there should be a reason that this person is going into this building at this time. It's because they want this. It's because this, and then this is getting in their way, and this person is pulling the alarm, and all of a sudden everything's on fire and we have a story. Good. I love that. It's seriously, what if is a simple exercise, but it's one of the most fruitful things you can do for whatever story it is you're creating. Mike says, I've just been writing a season at a time with random idea and inspiration as standalone stories, but now I've found a way to interconnect them. Oh, that's your super plot. Okay. Oh, that's exciting. So you've like you're building things here and here and here, and now they all get tied together, and that is very cool. Oh, I like super plot. Oh, LA says I gotta go. Yeah, and that's the other thing that I usually like to say, and I didn't this time, is that, this is not, we're not here. There's not gonna be a quiz. You don't get credit, class credit for being here or whatever. If you need to go, then please, please do not feel bad about going. Hydration, it's good for us. Oh, HL wrote nice things on the recommendation page at the bakery. Thank you, HL. Sarah, if you want to share your website in our Discord there's a channel called Show Your Work. If you haven't done so already, if you'd like to share your website there. Mike, same with you with your author website. That's what that channel is there for. It's the Show Your Work channel. It's just a place where we can drop our links and all of that good stuff. So Tania says, I've been working on defining what I want out of my writing and author life. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Trying to clarify what I want my projects to look like from a business perspective. I'm hoping it will help me find focus for my current projects. Ooh, oh, this is so big. This is so big. Oh, this is huge. Yeah. Wow, what you want out of your writing and author life. Yeah, I almost want us as a group to do some kind of exercise about that. Sorry, my mind is and we still have to do our business planning thing. Maybe we'll do that next week. I was just talking about it with my partner, Tim, on our walk today, because yes, it was finally warm enough to go outside. It was 46 degrees and sunny, and it was really beautiful. But we were talking about this. So I don't know if I would want to do it during a create along, or if I would want to do a separate webinar for it on how to create a business plan for yourself as a creator. Yeah, I'd have to think about that. Yes, proud of you, Jimmy. Yes. Proud. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I just scrolled past something that I wanted to highlight. No, I don't have the stream bot set up because I failed. Everyone, can I tell you how amazing Poxy is? Poxy sent me this magical thing to set up, and I did not set it up because I get confused. I'm sorry, Poxy. At some point, we will have a working bot that will help you join our Discord and all of that amazing stuff. But yes. Nice. Namune says 1,500 words, give or take, edited in the groove. I love it. Yes. Oh my gosh. You're all so amazing. Oh my gosh. Peachy Writer says, started out my blog with no plan, but have slowly identified what I want to achieve. Good. Working on some resources to have for free on my blog, slowly but surely figuring it all out. Good. Yeah. And it's and what you want out of the blog it might be different. It might, be one thing now and one thing a year later and one thing 10 years later. And that's totally fine. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yes. Identifying what you want to achieve with it. Yeah. Carmen says, I got so distracted, I don't even feel bad. Good. I'll get some writing done at some point this weekend. Yes. Yes, you will. I love it. So Steffer says, it's mostly a struggle because I can't figure out how to bridge the gap between what I've planned and where I want to end up. Yes, each scene brings me closer, but the season finale may need to end up being longer than the other episodes. I can tell you a little secret. Originally, Girl in Space was supposed to be 12 episodes, and I didn't like where it ended up, so I had to write a 13th episode that was like, I want to say it's over an hour. It's like an extra long finale episode, so I understand. You know what, Charlie? This is okay. Charlie says, I think I've actually created once in all the streams I've participated in. We're here to be a community. We are here to support and encourage each other. And if you're not creating, if you're just here for the community, that's what we're here for. Like, this is your time. And if you want to use it to chat with other creators and to get to know people, that's amazing. Like, don't feel bad about that. Yes. Let's see. Oh, Augie says I didn't see Prim time. Tim Prime tonight. Send Tim my best. I will. Tim is taking a little bit of a break. We both had kind of a very busy week, and Tim Prime is playing some Valheim, which rhymes, which is delightful. Pop quiz, what is in Sarah's mason jar? Well, as you can very clearly see, it is not moonshine. Nice. 1,100 words this session. Beautiful. I love it. Good. Okay. Cassandra says, I'm very interested in the create a business plan thing. Good. Puppy pillow. Rebellious comment says, I couldn't go edit this time. I became a puppy pillow and couldn't move. I know. Okay. There is like a really special time when an animal falls asleep on you and then you cannot move because you will disrupt the purest thing that can ever happen. And that is an animal peacefully sleeping. And so like, oh yeah. Same thing with me. It's like, if there's an animal sleeping on me, I'm not going to move. Are you crazy? Like, no matter how important. Mike says, any thought to adding a Monday session? Yes. I've been thinking about it and it hasn't happened yet, but it might. I just have to weigh. I don't want to say like if it would be worth it because yes, it would be worth it. But I just have to figure out if I would have the energy to do it. Just because, I'm kind of new to live streaming and I'm still figuring out like how much energy it takes and stuff like that. So, but yes, I have been thinking about it. And we've actually talked about it a little bit in other sessions. And maybe like I don't want to like commit to anything, but like maybe like a Monday would be like, oh, that's when we do our business plan workshop or a writing retreat. I don't know. That's definitely something to think about. Yes, good. Namune says, I am and forever be the cat cushion. I'm okay with this. Yes. Yes. Oh, prim time. Yep. Augie says, we are the coolest people on the internet. So, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you want to hang out with us? Oh, I love it. Oh, I like this. Steffer says we could even set it up where it's not really a live stream on Mondays, but instead a Discord thing. I kind of like that. Oh, let's talk more about that in the Discord. And Mikey, are you in the Discord? Yes, there are only so many spoons, right? I learned about spoon theory in either earlier this year or late in 2020, and it has been very clarifying and very helpful for me. Just because I get so easily, I don't know, burned out, or it's just, I have energy and I love to use it, and then all of a sudden it's gone and I'm scraping the bottom of a barrel I didn't even know I was in. Um, so yeah. Yeah, no, I like that idea. That's a really, really good idea. Doing some kind of like Monday typing, or doing some writing sprints, or doing um, workshops or webinars or something on those days. Hmm. Okay. Yes, and some are bent and some are tarnished. Some are in the dishwasher. Yes. Yeah, if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, Google spoon theory, and it's such a good way of thinking about how you use and spend your energy. Oh my gosh, I love this. One day, yes, when COVID is over, we're going to be doing some kind of retreat. And HL says, I totally bring snacks if we could potluck. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah. Oh, I love that. My spoon is perpetually in the peanut butter jar. Oh, a spoon bracelet. See, that's really nice. Yes, Cassandra says I have a chronic illness, so I like to use spoon theory to explain some things. Yeah, it's legit. It is really legit. Also, okay, speaking of spoons, I am going to run away. But if you want to continue hanging out and chatting, please do that. Please come hang out in our Discord. There are so many amazing and beautiful and inspiring creators within our community, both here on Twitch and over in Discord. So please do come hang out with us there. Make sure that you're just keeping things like channel appropriate. So if you want to share links to your website or your work, go ahead and do that in the Show Your Work channel. If you haven't done so yet, there's even a special channel for intros. So I think it says like introductions or introduce yourself. Let us know who you are. Let us know a little bit about yourselves. I would love to know. Oh no, Augie, did I ruin it? Augie says, oh, I had a 2-hour mark joke already. Oh no. Well, save it for next week. Because there will be every single stream will have a 2-hour mark at some point. But hey, thank you for being here tonight. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is Augie's joke. Augie says, oh, look, it's 2-hour mark substitute 2-hour Mary. She's here to whack you with the spoons you're using too many of. That is good. That is good. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and your personality and all of the wonderful things about you with this group. This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'll be around in the Discord this weekend if you want to hang out. I think I'm going to be doing some writing. We'll see how my brain does with that. So yeah, and if somebody, let's see, for those of you, Numberless Dream says, I know nothing about the Discord. If somebody could, oh, you're already on it. Thank you. Augie says, shoot me a DM and I'll send you a link. Perfect. Yes. Oh, Cassandra says, you're all marvelous. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Mike says, thank you for doing this. Well, thank you for being here. You make this happen. You make this a really special and wonderful place, and I'm so grateful. So, all right, I'm going to go fall down, maybe with a book or maybe with some tea, but then I'll have to make sure not to spill boiling tea on myself. Yeah, take good care of yourselves, please, and I will chat with you again soon. All right, bye for now.